Can you please just help us understand why London becoming a trading hub for the RMB, the Chinese currency, is so important to Britain?
Well, we're here on the trading floor of the world's largest bank, and it's a Chinese bank. And that's a clue, because the Chinese currency, the renminbi, is not terribly well known in Britain at the moment. But I think over my lifetime it's going to become almost as familiar as the dollar. And I want British businesses involved in trading it and investing it. That's not something that just happens in London. It happens all around the United Kingdom. It's one of the things we're really good at. And that means jobs for generations of Britons to come.
Is that true, though? Because quite a lot of that business is centred in London and the financial services.
Well, financial services is an industry that's important across the UK. Edinburgh is a great asset management centre. Financial services is the largest employer in Manchester. So, of course, London's a big player, but so are all the other parts of the United Kingdom. And what you're going to see increasingly is Chinese finance, Chinese bonds, Chinese banks, all operating in the UK. And what they're doing is helping China grow. They're helping China develop as an economy, and by doing that, they're also helping Britain develop as an economy.
This is going to be some time away, though, isn't it? Because the Chinese RMB is not a tradable currency. It's not going to be something which develops overnight. I mean, this could be a decade in the making before the Chinese really liberalize the currency and make it tradable and do all the things that you're describing.
Well, of course, it's going to take time for the Chinese currency to become a global currency, but it's happening pretty quickly, that process, because, for example, just in the space of the last 2 years, the amount of renminbi trading in Britain has grown dramatically. And in fact, the head of this bank has just told me that his bank intends to issue a 2 billion renminbi bond in London next month. That'll be the first time a Chinese bank headquartered in China, not one of the subsidiaries of that bank, issues a bond in London. It's an example of how this business is happening right here and now. Of course, it's going to take many years for that process to be complete, but the process is underway.